Hi, ladies that are in Australia that are in your 40s and 50s. You are exactly like I was when I first started out in FIFO because I was 42 when I first got my first ever FIFO job. And if there's anything that I can share with you, you have to keep pursuing this because if you're anything like I was as a single mum, I just wanted to land on my feet, build up my super, earn good money, not have any expenses while I was living away. And it really did set me up for life. And it gave me so much independence. That is why I know how important this is for you. And certainly why you should never give up on this dream of getting into FIFO. If you're already in Australia and you're of that age, this is what you bring to the role. And these are the key things that I want you to focus on when you go for that interview or when you're applying. If you're in your 40s and 50s, first of all, you're not going to create drama on site. You are so over that creating drama on site because all you want to do is go to work, do your job, get the money. Okay. You're not going to be obsessed with your phone. I mean, all you need to do is look around and look at the younger generation and see how obsessed they are with their phone. In most cases, in your 12-hour day on site, you won't have access to your phone. Okay. So, not a lot of other generations can cope with not being glued to their phone. Use that to your advantage. Another advantage is because you're so dedicated and committed to this job, you're unlikely to miss flights because you're reliable. You're not going to blow numbers because you're not out wanting to party and drink and make friends and spend the money. Okay. So there's just a couple of things that I know that you already have an advantage of. I want you to use those things to your advantage. Okay. So because I am so aligned with you and because I know how much this FIFO job is going to change your life for those women that are empty nesters, the kids are off your hands, or perhaps you've still got kids, you want to bring in more money, you just want to get this job, which is possibly one of the last jobs that you're ever going to have, and you want to maximize the ability to save money and to set up your life. This is where I'm especially interested and invested in helping those women. If you're applying like everybody else using AI, not quite knowing what to do, and you're ready to stand out and invest just a little bit of money to just stand out and get this job, this is where I'm going to help you with our complete platform, which is easy to follow. It's step by step. It takes you through everything that you need to do from resumes to cover letters to seek searches to what to expect in the Minds Medical, how to perform on the interview. Because it's one thing to finally stand out with CVO or the BHP or whatever it is, whoever you're applying for. The next big hurdle, once you've overcome getting noticed by a recruiter and in front of the hiring manager, is going to be how to show up in that interview, how to answer mining specific questions in a way that isn't going to have you looking like a green dummy. And you're going to answer those with solid information. And that's why working with someone like me and taking my 20 years mining experience, 9.5 of that in FIFO during my 40s and 50s, I know how to have you show up in that interview so that you will shine. And what it's going to do is it's going to minimize your nerves and it's going to build up your confidence so that you go in there super strong. Okay. So if you're interested in working with me, not a VA, I'm not going to outsource you to anyone else. There is only me here. We get to do these Zoom calls just like this. You get one-on-one Zoom calls. You get access to a complete platform, which is going to take you through everything step by step with done for you templates. Then you are the woman that I am ready to help. Okay. Let's go, ladies, and do not give up on this FIFO dream because it is going to change your life forever. Take care.